600 Gang. The stocks discussed on Phil's Gang are not in any way a recommendation or solicitation to buy, sell, or hold. If considering acting on information presented, we first recommend you seek out a competent, licensed professional for advice. Get ready for the radio show that tells you what Wall Street doesn't want you to know.
Oh, I'm a money magnet. Money's coming to me. Money sets me free. I'm a money magnet. Money's coming to me.
It's your daily dose of how to manage your money. And now it's time for Phil's Gang on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. With your host, Phil Grandy.
And welcome to Phil's Gang. Today, the market was down over 500 points. Why? Because what I've been talking about since November 2012, we've had a message from the market going all the way back then, and then even a stronger message from the market on May 29th, 2019, that this was going to happen. That's when the yields inverted, but nobody wanted to hear about the yields. Nobody even knew what a yield was. The bond market, a yield is the interest. You can either buy a short term or a long term. But when you have a short term, 3 months, if you have a rate at 3 months, but that rate, the government starts giving you a higher rate for 3 months, a lower rate for 10 months, that means when it's inverted, that means it's over. That tells you a recession, a crash is coming. That happened on May 29th, 2019. And I spoke about it all the time. Matter of fact, where people got sick of me talking about it, they used to email me, say, you're wrong. Look, the stock market keeps going up. I remember looking at going back from January, the rally from January 2019 up to May, after we had the crash. Remember the crash, 20% crash, October? So the October 2018 crash down to December, that 20% drop, which, by the way, I predicted what was going to happen, that was going to happen back in January 16th, that would happen. And I even called and said December would be the worst month. That would be when it's capitulating, and it did. Going all the way back to then, I was watching how the yield curve kept on flattening, where you could see they were starting to increase the interest they would give you on a bond for 3 months. That was going up, and the interest they would give you on a bond for 10 years going down. That means the smart money, the big investors, that they are losing confidence. When you have yields flattening, that's what that is, flattening, and then finally contracting, where they keep they flatten. Then when they finally, where they give you more money on the 3 month than the 10-year Treasury, then that's called an inversion, and that's when yields keep dropping, contracting. They've been contracting over 45% since November 2018. And identify the smart money. This goes back to November 2018. I was talking about it. The smart money lost confidence in the economic growth, in earnings growth, in employment growth. Total confidence, which was identified, as you recall, by 4 red flags. But everybody ignored it. Negative housing starts. We had negative pending home sales. We had negative durable goods orders. We had not in the flattening of the yield curve, all associated with weak manufacturing orders and weak construction spending, which identified a coming recession associated with a high probability of a market crash. I talked all about this. You've heard me on this radio station tell you this time and time again. It was happening. But guess what? CNBC and Fox and all of them, they wouldn't talk about it. They would mask it. Why, I was telling you this was coming. Here's what they said.
Our economy is surging along. It's surging. It's a rocket ship right now.
And you have to admit, things are going well. There's euphoria in the air.
And I think we're going to get more evidence of this expansion and this very strong economy.
It's just a wonderful world we're living in.
So, that was a couple days ago. Today, headlines. 800-point drop. Loss of $900 billion in one day. Now, they told us this was all due to China lowering its currency. What did I tell you yesterday? I said, no, it's not. This goes all the way back to where we got the message from the market, going all the way back to November 2018, that the economy from within is imploding. Because why? Because if you go back to 2008, when they started to do quantitative easing, when they brought interest rates down to zero, from that date, and they started to do $5 billion a day in stock buybacks to push up the stock market, and they've been doing that for 10 years. During that 10 years, as the stock market was going up, understand what was going on. The economy from within, as I say, was imploding. And while we kept on getting these signals, these messages from the market, how we had a negative employment or negative pending home sales. Know what that was? That's like a brick. Think of each one of these as a brick. Negative housing starts, that's a brick. Negative pending home sales, that's another brick. And you build what they call a wall of worry. That's called the wall of worry. And the herd kept climbing that wall of worry. And stocks kept going up and up. But internally, the market was imploding. Because internally, the promise that we were given, remember the promise we had? From November election night 2016, we're going to really change America. The market rallied on the promise. 43% from the night of the 2016, the election night, that they're going to repeal Obamacare. We're going to have the biggest corporate tax cut, which would yield $4,000 check to each household. And that tax savings for the corporations, they were going to plow it back into their companies to buy new equipment, machinery, new facilities, so that you, worker, could increase your productivity, which you would be benefiting by a raise. Remember, we were told that? And more jobs would be created. But that didn't happen either. That didn't happen. And think about the infrastructure. So the infrastructure didn't happen. We didn't get the $4,000 check. Think about this. None of that happened. Repeal Obamacare, killing us. Obamacare was good. Think, Obama, for 8 years, destroyed the economy because his Marxist views was health care for everybody, so he didn't focus on building the economy. The proof is he was the only president in history that never grew an economy at least 3% because he was too busy building the welfare state. That destroyed our economy. 10 years destroyed our economy. Giving free health care out. And disincentivizing work. So when Trump took over, it wasn't his fault. He had enemies. He had jealousy. McCain, Paul Ryan, and all those political leaders of the Republican Party were so jealous of him that they were going to destroy his chance of making America great again. They're going to take him down. And that's what they started to do. They wouldn't go along with any of his programs. But in the meantime, what was going on with the economy? We were being told every day the economy was fantastic. Look at it. The market's going up. They keep telling you, look at the market. Look at the market. Oh, but they masked how the economy from within wasn't growing. The economy from within, people weren't getting good wages. They lied about inflation. They said there was no inflation. Kept at 2%. Really? Inflation was going up, but the reason why they lied about it is because why? Because to agree there was inflation, they'd have to do what? Raise rates. And the big boys wouldn't make money. More on this, what's going on, how it's going to affect you.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
When the market's open, we watch the market all day long. And when we see there's an opportunity for a stock, and it's a stock that we've been following, there's a lot of stocks we put on our watch list, and it has to hit a certain criteria. Then when it does, we alert you. You immediately get an alert that says, we bought this stock, X stock, at $30. So you get an alert immediately. What's better than that? I mean, nobody does that for you. But the most important thing, they'll say, okay, here's why we're getting out now, or here's why we're taking profits. I think it's going to go down. Look, the most important thing is this. I want you to be prepared for when the market does tank or rally, that you're with us, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG. Join my gang right now, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG, and you'll be in position, and you'll sleep at night, and you don't have to worry.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
Don't miss it. Join Phil Grandy live at the San Francisco Money Show, August 15th through the 17th at the Hilton Hotel at Union Square. For more information and to register, go to philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com and click on the Money Show link.
Well, I've been a Phil's Gang member for around a 10-year period. For this year, I'm up with the Phil's Gang group, their support for all the different programs they have, around 31%.
I've been in the business for a long time, and you're really one of the best I've ever heard.
Been very happy with the results. I'm up over about 15% for the year.
I've been extremely happy with everything that they've done and afforded me by becoming a Phil's Gang member.
Following your system has been fantastic.
I'm John Thompson from San Jose, California, and I would recommend Phil's Gang to anybody.
I would highly recommend joining Phil's Gang. Very inexpensive to be able to have that everyday guidance.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. Short on time but want to invest in the stock market? Let philsgang.com help you. For only $39.95 a month, you get complete access to all of Phil's powerful investing programs, videos, and resources.
That works for me. Log in, watch the videos, and make profits.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com. Thousands of investors trust philsgang.com to deliver the tools and resources they need to invest with confidence. With the Phil's Gang Max Best 1000 stock charts, you have the power to create highest quality, color-coded, easy-to-read charts in just a few simple clicks. Designed specifically for technical analysis and investing, the Phil's Gang Max Best 1000 stock chart seamlessly integrates and functions on mobile, tablet, desktop, and web devices. Isn't it time you leave behind the old stock research routine, spending hours reading websites, out-of-date newsletters, and magazines? Instead, subscribe to the Phil's Gang Max Best 1000 stock charts and plan your entire investment strategy. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264, and we'll see you on the charts.
Remember, when this market crashed in 2009, it should have never crashed because the chairperson of these two committees, their job was to protect consumers, protect our investments, and they're supposed to ensure that our investments are being monitored. Where were they in 2009 and 2008? They weren't anywhere because they don't do that. They take care of themselves. They protect themselves. They become richer. So you can't depend on these crooks in Congress. The stock market is a great place to be, but you just got to know this is a different market than your grandfather's market. So why don't you, for 30 days, join my gang, 877-600-GANG. Try it for 30 days, $39.95. Follow me. I tell you when to buy, when to sell, when to add, and when to run like hell. All I ask you, start making money. Please remember St. Jude.
Don't wait. Join Phil's Gang today and make profits. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
Does your money manager send you an alert when the stock position that you're in goes up or it goes down? Does your brokerage send you an alert to get out of a stock position so you don't lose money? Of course they don't. Here at philsgang.com, we keep all of our members engaged with the stock positions that we recommend. Nobody does that for their clients. Nobody. Go to philsgang.com and become a member to get up-to-the-minute alerts. That's philsgang.com. Stop losing money and start making money with Phil's Gang.
Welcome back. Are you a fan of the Phil's Gang radio show? Then you should check out philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. So this morning, the market opened. We went down 500 points. The headlines were Dow dumps over 500 points because 10-year yield plunges below 1.6%. Treasury yields are crashing. These are headlines this morning. U.S. Treasury yields swiftly change from theory to reality. 3 central banks shocks, unleashes overnight yield crash. Banks slash trader bonuses as Wall Street braces for a recession. Stock market crash imminent. We may well be at the most dangerous financial moment since 2009. But just yesterday, we were hearing this.
Our economy is surging along. It's surging. It's a rocket ship right now.
And you have to admit, things are going well. There's euphoria in the air.
And I think we're going to get more evidence of this expansion and this very strong economy.
Yeah, you got more evidence. Finally, the market, the yield bond, totally collapsed. Very simple. For my gang, I've been watching this for my gang to make sure they're positioned short every time this market starts to crash. It's really simple what's happened. Anybody can understand it. When the market turned around in 2008, when they started to QE, remember all they did, we never had a recovery, all they did is print a bunch of money, and then they turned around and gave that money to corporations to buy their own shares back. That's called stock buybacks. So the stock market from 2008 up to 2015 was soaring, went up 223%. But guess what the yields were doing? We were getting a warning. The yields were contracting. The yields were going down. They were called flattening. I talked about it. Said everything about it, warned everybody about it. And even Trump said this is a big, fat, ugly bubble. He knew that. That rally from 2008 to 2015 was all fake, big, fat, ugly bubble. And you could tell it was because we always watch for our gang members every day to drive them nuts at the yields on the bond. It always tells you. It's the truth. You don't turn to CNBC. You don't turn to Fox. You don't turn to Bloomberg. When you want to find out what's going on in the market, you turn to the bond market and you turn to me because I'm the only one that talked about it and warned about it. That's why we were positioned perfectly. 2015. By the time we hit 2015, the economy from inside was imploding. Now, you got to think of this. It takes time. When they started to cut interest rates in 2015, now remember, 2015 was the first interest rate cut. So from 2015, it was a quarter, and then you go up to 2019, or September of 2019. September 2019. They cut the rate, or they raised the rates, rather, I'm sorry. From 2015, they raised it a quarter point. And why did they do that? Because they saw the economy was imploding from within. It's like a cancer, and I'll explain that in a minute. So they started to raise rates to prove to the folks that they were absolutely right, that this was the best economy in the world. Remember what they told us? Best economy in the world, best jobs in the world, best everything in the world. That's all we heard. Remember that? Every day we heard it. Best everything. Everything was the best. Well, they had to cover that. They had to mask the fact that it wasn't. So they said, let's start raising rates. Let's start raising rates. So they started to raise rates at the wrong time. See, when you raise a rate, It's like cancer. What was going on in our economy from 2009 up to 2015? The cancer was forming in the economy. See, when you raise a rate, it takes anywhere from 12 months to a year for that to kick in. It's like cancer. When you first get cancer, it takes a long time to eat your body. Well, what they were doing from 2009 up to 2015, doing stock buybacks, giving companies money free to buy their own shares to create an illusion the economy was great by watching the market go up. But what was happening at the same time, like cancer, the cancer was festering. The cancer was growing. So 2015, they said, let's tell it, we'll create an illusion that we have such strength in this market. We believe in this market. It's so strong. The economy is so strong. Let's raise rates. And that's what they did. But they knew they shouldn't be raising rates. But they did it for the wrong reason, to convince everybody not to worry. Not worry. When you see all this bad economic news coming out, when you see all this bad economic news day after day, the humongous debt, the 22 trillion plus another 100 trillion, plus the fact we had all the household debt, all this bad news every day. They said, forget it. Don't worry about it. And people got confident where they didn't worry about it. They never paid attention to it because all these jibber jabbers said, don't worry about it. Everything's fantastic. The economy's the best this, the best that. By the time we got to 2019, where the rate was at 2.5, guess what happened? The cancer started to kick in. On May 29th, 2019, that's when it inverted. The yield curve then inverted. First, the yield curves were just flattening, meaning we started to see from 2015 up to 2019, up to May, we started to see where the 10-year Treasury yield was starting to go lower. They gave you lower interest, and the 3-month was going higher. That's called flattening. But when we got to May 29th, the economy was so bad, the cancer was so bad that the yield inverted on May 29th. That tells you it's over. That tells you that we're going to get a recession. That tells you the market's going to crash. So then what happened? Instead of telling you the truth, they keep telling you this stuff every day.
And you have to admit, things are going well. There's euphoria in the air.
So what they're saying was, they're telling you, instead of saying this, the stock market's doing well because what we're doing is financially engineering it so it to go up, and by keeping rates near zero and keep zero money on hand to give to the companies so they can buy their own stock. It's a big, fat, ugly bubble, but keep buying stocks. This is what I said to my gang. But we got to understand the economy has a real cancer. We can tell that by the flattening of the yield curve. So we'll just be careful of this. They didn't tell you that. I told my gang that every day. Every day. I'll be back with more. Join my gang.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Don't have time to analyze and study stocks? At philsgang.com, we recognize that there are all types of investors, and we also recognize that your time is valuable. So we offer investing programs for all individuals. We offer investing programs for long-term and short-term positions. And philsgang.com provides quick and easy to understand investing videos that only take a few minutes to watch. With the philsgang.com investing programs, you will learn technical stock charting, how to execute your trades, and most importantly, you will gain the confidence to know when to get out of a stock and take profits. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or give them a call, 877-600-GANG.
We're speaking with Jared Douglas. He's a licensed mortgage loan originator, and his company's called Cash Call Mortgage. Let me give you his number, 949-535-9385, or you can go to cashcallmortgage.com. Jared, I want to thank you. The service you gave us was incredible. Why don't you explain a little bit when you say how you specialize in alternative products for self-employed applicants?
Yes, thank you, Phil. Thanks for having me on. So what we specialize in is an alternative product for applicants who are self-employed. We have a product for applicants that are, have a lot of assets but no documentable income, and then we have another version for, real estate investors. So there's three versions of our alternative approach or alternative product that helps people with, outside-the-box scenarios get financing.
Again, let me give you his number, 949-535-9385, 949-535-9385, or you can go to cashcallmortgage.com. Hi, I'm Phil Grandy. Is your business prepared to respond to any emergency in the workplace? Well, you better be. Let over 30 years of law enforcement experience go to work for you. Boyd Investigative Group is here for all your business security needs. I know. I use them. They're terrific. Call today for your free confidential consultation. 941-724-4535. That's 941-724-4535. Or visit them on the website, BoydInvestigativegroup.com.
License number A1900020.
When the market's open, we watch the market all day long. And when we see there's an opportunity for a stock, and it's a stock that we've been following, there's a lot of stocks we put on our watch list, and it has to hit a certain criteria. Then when it does, we alert you. You immediately get an alert that says, we bought this stock, X stock, at $30. So you get an alert immediately. What's better than that? I mean, nobody does that for you. But the most important thing, they'll say, okay, here's why we're getting out now, or here's why we're taking profits. I think it's going to go down. Look, the most important thing is this. I want you to be prepared for when the market does tank or rally, that you're with us, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG. Join my gang right now, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG, and you'll be in position, and you'll sleep at night, and you don't have to worry.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy. Is your business prepared to respond to any emergency in the workplace? Well, you better be. Let over 30 years of law enforcement experience go to work for you. Boyd Investigative Group is here for all your business security needs. I know. I use them. They're terrific. Call today for your free confidential consultation. 941-724-4535. That's 941-724-4535. Or visit them on the website, BoydInvestigativegroup.com.
License number A1900020. Don't miss it. Join Phil Grandy live at the San Francisco Money Show, August 15th through the 17th at the Hilton Hotel at Union Square. For more information and to register, go to philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com and click on the Money Show link.
Well, I've been a Phil's Gang member for around a 10-year period. For this year, I'm up with the Phil's Gang group, their support for all the different programs they have, around 31%.
I've been in the business for a long time, and you're really one of the best I've ever heard.
Been very happy with the results. I'm up over about 15% for the year.
I've been extremely happy with everything that they've done and afforded me by becoming a Phil's Gang member.
Following your system has been fantastic.
I'm John Thompson from San Jose, California, and I would recommend Phil's Gang to anybody.
I would highly recommend joining Phil's Gang. Very inexpensive to be able to have that everyday guidance.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. Welcome back. Are you ready to make profits in the stock market? Why not check out philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. Okay, so now the market is going to turn even. So listen to this. This was yesterday when they said the market dropped 800 points, lost $950 billion, or day before yesterday, because of the trade war with China.
How are you feeling? Nervous about your money? Stick with us and you'll know exactly what's going on.
And here's today.
Let's concentrate on interest rates.
Yields are plunging around the world.
Are we heading towards zero rates in the United States?
It is amazing to see how much pressure that we're seeing right now in terms of the yield, how much that's moving to the downside.
But what's the significance of zero interest rates? What's going on here? What is going on?
So he doesn't know what's going on. The gang always knew what was going on. We knew from 2008 to 2015 before B raised the rate a quarter point as the stock market was going up. The yields were like a roller coaster, going up, going down, going up, going down. They were unsteady. So it was telling us there was a problem with the economy because the only way the stock market would go up if they could lower rates. The companies weren't doing well enough by increasing. They couldn't increase their sales. They couldn't increase their profits. So the only way they could get their stock up is to push it up themselves by buying it themselves. And that's unbelievable. But they would never tell you that. So like a cancer, it just started. But every time a rate, remember, goes up or down, it takes a long time, okay, before it hits the market. 2015, they pulled a con job on everybody. They said, we'll run the rates up and prove to everybody, even though we know the economy from within is terrible. We can see that. We can see the yields going up and down, up and down. So let's raise rates. So they raised rates from a quarter, and then that was in 2015. And then October of 2018, they were at around two and a quarter, 250, and the market crashed. It went down 20%. Well, of course, my gang knew that. We knew that before that. Matter of fact, I said on January 16th, we're going to have the crash. I want everybody to mark down this date, January 16th, today. That Phil Grandy said on this date, January 16th, this is the beginning of the stock market crash. Okay, so it happened in October because it takes a long time. So it did. And guess what? I was right. December was the worst month. So when the market crashed in October, then they started to rally it back up to try to get it back up to where the October high was. Remember, in October, the market was around 285. So they tried to it took them almost 6 months. That's unheard of to get back to 285. And then when they started to push up beyond 285, I said, wait a minute. In May, we finally had the market, the yields telling us not only were they flattening, but now they inverted. And when the yield inverts, where you get higher rates on 3 months and you get lower rates on 10 years, that's telling you the smart money has no confidence in the economy. And then the red flags start showing up. Negative housing starts, negative pending home sales, negative durable goods, all showing up. And then the flattening of the yield curve turned to an inverted yield curve. But yet they would never say anything. They keep telling you, look at the market, look at the market. But the market, guess what? Here it is, August 7th, 2019, and we're no higher than we were in October of 2018. The stock market rally stopped, but they're not going to tell you that. So now Trump is trying to say, let's get this market back down to zero. Let's get interest rates back down to zero. But the problem was today, the cancer finally took over the body, like any cancer does. And then from yesterday, where they told you this.
It's just a wonderful world we're living in.
And I think we're going to get more evidence of this.
We got more evidence, all right.
And you have to admit, things are going well. There's euphoria in the air.
So this is what they did. So while the cancer was taking over the economy and people weren't doing well, the only people who were doing well were 1 million households out of 69 million. That's the top 1% and 1/100th of 1%. 1 million households out of 69 million. They're doing terrific, making a fortune. And the economy was doing nothing. But they would never tell you that. They would always keep you climbing that wall of worry. What's the wall of worry? Wall of worry is simple. Like I used to tell my gang all the time. What it is all the bad news comes in. We're getting bad news every day. Earnings growth was slowing up. Employment growth was slowing up. Negative housing was starts showing up. All these things were showing up, but people would ignore it. Why? Because they were told by these jibber jabbers on TV, and they're told to tell people everything's wonderful. So investors, like a herd of cattle, climbing the wall of worry. And every time a new news item came out, like the Chinese are dumping their treasuries, It'd be like another brick they put on and make the wall higher. But nobody cared because we were assured what?
It's just a wonderful world we're living in.
Yeah.
And you have to admit, things are going well. There's euphoria in the air.
Yeah. So finally, the cancer takes over. But we saw the cancer take over in January. After the market dropped from October 2018 down to December 2018, it started to rally in January 1st or 2nd of 2019. But as the market was rallying from January to May, that's when we saw the cancer really take over. That's when the yields crossed. That's when the yields inverted. So that's just like a patient, you say, God, it's all through his body. That's what everybody saw. It was all through the body of the economy. But see, they would always mask the economy saying it was the stock market. They always point to the stock market as the economy. But they always had a crew behind them on CNBC and Fox and Blue tell everything's fine. And when the debt kept getting worse and worse, they bring people out to say this.
Whatever we were worried about, we're not worried about anymore. Powell met with Trump.
Oh, yeah. Nobody worried. Well, today, guess what? The market goes down 500 points. But it wasn't because of the trade deal. A quarter of it's the trade deal. The market's going, don't believe them. The market is going down because it's been going down since it started to go up in 2008. The market never went, the economy never went up. The market only went up because of zero rates, interest rates to get to the large companies to buy their own shares. But it took time, like cancer, right? So today, all of a sudden, yesterday, the cancer takes over the whole body. They say, oh my God, the cancer spread through the whole economy now. And that's why this morning, all of a sudden, bam, and the headlines come out left and right. Treasury yields are crashing. U.S. yields swiftly changing from a theory to reality. 3 central banks unleashed yield crashes. Really? But I've been talking about it all along with my gang, and my gang's doing just nice because we don't listen to that crap. We watch the bond market. That's why you want to join my gang. And with my gang, okay, I'm telling you, we've been doing terrific. Our gold, we started to buy gold back in May, and back in May, because I knew this was coming. We have a 45% return on our gold because everybody I knew was going to run to gold. Remember, the whole stock market from 2008 up to 2019, nobody wanted gold. Why would they? Why would you want to buy gold when you hear this?
And you have to admit, things are going well. There's euphoria in the air.
So would you buy gold? Nobody's buying gold. But boy, guess what's happening now? Gold is soaring because they're running towards gold because they've been taken by these people, these jibber jabbers. They've been screwed by the jibber jabbers because these jibber jabbers are employed by who? The top 1 percentile, the 1/100th of 1% who control the rates and control them. That's right. So why don't you join my gang, follow me, follow my chart, and you'll never get in this trouble. 877-600-GANG, and if you join today, I'll give you that free chart. How's that? $39.95, I'll give it to you free. The chart. You got to join. $39.95 is the cost of the gang membership, and the chart is $30. You get that free for 1 month. And this will never happen to you. My members are doing fine. Look, when we do both, Goldman Sachs, we're doing terrific. Intel, look, we also at the same time will take a stock and we buy it when it's going long. We're up 8% in Schlumberger. We switched, and now because it's going lower, we now have a 12% going lower. We'll be right back after this break.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. Why pay thousands of dollars for a weekend seminar when for only $39.95 a month, philsgang.com provides all the daily market investing information you need to make profits in the stock market. With over 40 years of investing experience, only Phil Grandy and the philsgang.com team provide daily live investing webinars, up-to-the-minute market updates, all the investing educational videos you can imagine. Don't hesitate to learn, invest, and make profits. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG, 877-600-4264.
Tell you, every time time I'm on the air. Join my gang. Try it. Try it for 30 days. AT&T, we got a 3% profit so far in May. Our Goldman Sachs are up 6%. Our Intel, we have a profit of 16% shorting it. Caterpillar, we're up 11% shorting it. And Schlumberger, we're up 18% because we shorted it. That's how you make money in this game.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
Remember, when this market crashed in 2009, it should have never crashed because the chairperson of these two committees, their job was to protect consumers, protect our investments, and they're supposed to ensure that our investments are being monitored. Where were they in 2009 and 2008? They weren't anywhere because they don't do that. They take care of themselves. They protect themselves. They become richer. So you can't depend on these crooks in Congress. The stock market is a great place to be, but you just got to know this is a different market than your grandfather's market. So why don't you, for 30 days, join my gang, 877-600-GANG. Try it for 30 days, $39.95. Follow me. I tell you when to buy, when to sell, when to add, and when to run like hell. All I ask you, start making money. Please remember St. Jude.
Don't wait. Join Phil's Gang today and make profits. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. Short on time but want to invest in the stock market? Let philsgang.com help you. For only $39.95 a month, you get complete access to all of Phil's powerful investing programs, videos, and resources.
That works for me. Log in, watch the videos, and make profits.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy, philsgang.com. If you want the truth, then tune in my show every weekday at 3 p.m. Eastern Time, or you can listen to this fantasy.
Wow, low unemployment, high jobs, high wages, big consumer confidence, major productivity, and no inflation.
No inflation? What are you, nuts? Stocks up 357%. Gasoline's up 46% alone since December. How about medical? Up 8%. College up 8%. Movie tickets with soda, popcorn, up 15%. Low unemployment? Not true. The 3.9% is fake. It's really 11% because of the 15 million discouraged workers they do not add in. Look, this is just some of it. High wages, that's a joke. It's 1.2%, not 3%. When you look at the withholding tax, where the truth is. Join my gang, philsgang.com, and get the truth.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. Short on time but want to invest in the stock market? Let philsgang.com help you. For only $39.95 a month, you get complete access to all of Phil's powerful investing programs, videos, and resources.
That works for me. Log in, watch the videos, and make profits.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com. Welcome back to the Phil's Gang Radio Show. Want to know more about Phil's Gang? Go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. 877-600-4264.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. Okay, 877-600-GANG, 877-600-GANG. They're waiting for your call. You're going to get that same chart that my members use, that we use, to decide what we're going to do with our portfolio. Every day at 2 o'clock, we do a video on the stocks in the member portfolio, so you know exactly what to do. Give you an example. Here's Caterpillar. Remember, we bought Caterpillar, and we were up 9%. Then when the market started to go down, we were in a position to mitigate any losses by shorting it. We set our client up for a short. Now they're up 10%. So that's your stock. You want to hear what's happened at 2 o'clock Eastern Time. You go to your video. This is what you hear. You get the instructions And when he gives you the instruction, he's showing you, and we're following the MV2 color-coded chart that I'm going to give you free here today. It tells you when to buy, when to sell. It identifies with a color code, color technology, when they're putting money, institutions putting money in and taking money out. Listen.
Okay, Caterpillar, down here, go ahead and add to your position. Put your stop up to 121.25, right above today's candle. We're keeping them tight because if the market snaps back, we want to make sure that we catch the profits on it and not give them all back.
There you go. Every day. Anybody could follow that. It works. So $39.95, it works. So today, I'll give you the chart free, only good for today, 877-600-GANG. So what's going on? Let me explain. So the summary is this. From 2018 to 2019, or go from 2018 to 2015, as the market was soaring, the economy was decelerating. But nobody would tell you the truth. The truth was the bond yields, because the bond yields kept going down. They go up, come down, up, come down. In 2015, the market, they started to con us, a real con job. Let's raise rates. We'll pretend the economy's doing great, even though we can tell by the bond market it's not. So they started to raise rate from a quarter point up to 25 basis points. Guess what? October, the market crashes. Why? Because the economy could not handle a lousy rate increase of 225 points because the economy is fake, because they're telling you the stock market reflects the health of the economy. They're lying. They know it. You go to the bond and you look at the yields, and you can see from January, when the market was, after the stock market crashed from October to December, starting in January, the stock market shot up again. But the bond yields, that's when we knew the cancer was throughout the body. We could see it. It just takes a long time. And it hit. And that's what you're seeing now. You're not, this has nothing to do with the 800-point drop because of China and the trade deal. It has to do with lying for 10 years that the economy is great. What they should have told us or told you is the economy really sucks, but we're making the stock market terrific because we're financially engineering the stock market to go up with QE and stock buybacks, giving companies money free so they can buy their own shares. But we're going to keep our eye on the yields on the bond market, because if the bond market inverts, first of all, we can see it right now from 2015 to 2019, the yields are starting to decelerate. They're starting to contract, and we're starting to see the 10-year Treasury yield getting less interest and the 3-month Treasury yield going higher. That means it's flattening. If we finally see it crash or the crossover, where we definitely see the 3-month gets higher interest rate, the 10-year gets lower interest rate, that means it's over. So what we're going to do is we're going to keep with the stock market as long as they keep on doing their deal with low interest rates. Let them push the stock market up, financially engineer it, but we're going to watch it every day to make sure you're never caught in a stock market crash like you were with .com, like you did the housing con. See, today, isn't it interesting? I've been talking about this all along. You know I have. And today's the first time they come out and they say this.
What's going on here? What is going on? Let's concentrate on interest rates.
Yields are plunging around the world.
Are we heading towards zero rates?
Can you imagine? They're talking about it 10 years later? Or let's just go back to 2015 when they started to flatten. They knew then. But they kept lying to you with this same crap over and over. They needed to keep you in the market. Oh, they'll be out of the market, but you won't. Let me ask you, did anyone call you today? Or did anybody call you last week? Or did anybody call you on May 29th when we had the inversion and talk about the inversion and that this market was going to have a high probability of crashing? So, but yeah, let's keep following the market up, but we'll be ready when it crashes? Of course not. No one's calling you, and they're not going to call you today. They're not going to warn you what happened today. Now the market... did anybody call you today and say, okay, Trump right now and Powell are fighting with each other? So Powell, the rumor is Powell now is going to cut rates, an emergency cut tomorrow, 25 points. So we went from a 500-point negative day up to where we're now even. Matter of fact, I think we're even positive. No, we're down 42 points from 5. How'd that happen? Well, simple. Because they put the word out that Powell's going to give in, and we're going to do an emergency cut of 25 another 25 basis point. But wait a minute. I mean, every day we got to listen to this crap. Who wants to be in the market? Up, down, up, down. You got to listen. With us, you don't. We make sure that doesn't happen because the smoothing mechanism is our MV2 color-coded chart. That's my chart. I've been in this business, for God's sakes, for over 42 years. Been on this earth for 73 years. I know how to build a chart to follow the money, and that's what we did. That's what you look at. You don't get up in the morning and say, hey, I think I'll go listen to Maria Bartiromo. Oh, I think I'll go listen to Varney. I'll go listen to Charles Payne. No, you don't. You follow the yields. That's what we do every day, and we have our people positioned. So I told my people today, look, they're going to probably move the market back up, and they're going to probably do a rate cut. If they do a rate cut, 25 points, make sure you understand all your communication service stuff, all your communications, AT&T, Verizon, you don't want to be in those. You don't want to be in healthcare. You don't want to be in financials. If they cut rates 25 basis points, make sure you're not in those. What you want to be focusing on is materials. You want to be focusing on industrial stocks because if they cut it 25 basis points tomorrow, those will benefit. If they don't, then we'll be ready to short the communications, healthcare, and financials, and we're short oil. So did you get that call today, or did you get an email or anything to tell you that? No. Everybody's telling you what? Oh, don't worry about it. Everything's just fine.
You're fine. You don't pay attention to the value of your house every day. Don't pay attention to your portfolio every day. Have a good, sound plan so you can go on and enjoy life.
Yeah, right. Oh, well, you can trust them. After all, they have a fiduciary relationship with you, don't they?
Our responsibility begins and ends with our partners and our shareholders, and that's it.
No, that's a hell of a fiduciary relationship. They have none. Look, I don't have all the answers, but I can tell you this. I've been right, especially since 2015 when they started to raise those rates. And then I'll even narrow it down. From October, when the market crashed, to December, then the market went from January up to May. I kept telling everybody this was going to happen. Look at the yields. And finally, the cancer hit the whole body today because the 3-month Treasury, you can get a higher yield than a 10-year. That's called an inversion. What does an inversion mean? It means the big institutions that put money in the stock market have no more confidence in the market. That's what it means. That's what it means. So what do they do to keep the market going up? Keep cutting rates to zero. That's what Trump's trying to do right now. So they can give more money to the corporations to go out and buy their own shares. Imagine that. You talk about financially rigged, but what's wrong with that? So why don't you join my gang, and this way you don't have to worry what the market is doing. You select one of our member stocks in our member portfolio, try it for 30 days. At 2 o'clock Eastern Time, just go to the video and follow it. And we use the chart that I'm giving you free, for heaven's sake, so you can see how it works, for 30 days. Don't even use your own money. Do it on paper. At the end of the 30 days, judge me on my performance. Oh, and you'll see we perform. We've called this a long time ago. So, and another thing, when you start making money, how about helping St. Jude? Okay, so tomorrow is supposed to be the big deal. Are they going to cut rates? We could care less because we're going to be right no matter if they don't cut, if they cut, if they turn them upside down. Because why? We follow the money with the chart I'm going to give you free tonight. And we follow that chart like religion. It is always right because we follow the bond market, which is always right. That's why they call the bond market smart money. We'll see you on the charts. Join now. Get your free chart. They're waiting for your call. Ends tonight.
You have been listening to Phil's Gang with your host, Phil Grandy, on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Remember to visit Phil's website at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or call the office, 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.